Well then, people, good evening and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. It's a new month on Saturday, of course, which brings about the prediction video for that said month of fixtures. Can Leeds United go unbeaten again for another full month? I think Daniel Farker will probably be on for manager of the month, with it being 5 wins, is it? Or 4 wins? I can't remember. It's a lot in it, Joe. I've got Jack with me again because it went so successful last time. I thought, why not get him on again? So big love to Jack. Jack, how are you, mate? All good?
I'm all right, man. Yeah, you?
Yeah, man. I'm all right. I've been swimming today. Felt like a big kid, mate. I took the kids and it had waves. Yeah, I looked online. I thought, which is the best one in the northeast? And it had waves, slides, the lot. Did you ever go to Richard Dunn's when you were a young'un? In Bradford. In Bradford.
No, I didn't know. What, like a water park?
It's sort of like one, yeah. Zambazizi and Cobra, I think it was called. I used to go all the time on bus, man.
I still go to water parks, me, though. One in Blackpool's
brilliant.
Sensational, brilliant. That one in Blackpool. It's mad.
Yeah, sandcastles.
Yeah,
it is unreal. Yeah. I was actually talking to my brother earlier because I said in March international break, I might see if I can afford to take kids for a night in Blackpool and go to that sandcastle.
It's expensive, isn't it, Blackpool, though? If you go to water parks, like 40 odd quid and Pleasure Beach, whatever. But you can't get a bundle. Getting on bundle.
Yeah, get on it, innit? I'll have to get there nice and early. Well, what we'll do, Jack, first and foremost, because obviously people watch these and they come in the comments and they're like, oh, whatever, as though that's going to happen, as though you're going to win them many games and all that sort of stuff. So I wanted to take a look back first and foremost, just to see what we actually predicted the table would look like on the end of Feb, which we're now on, right? There's no more championship games left to play. So what I'm going to do is we'll flash up the table first of all. So let's do that. So this is what the current table looks like. Leeds United in top with 75 points. Sheffield United with 70. Burnley with 68 and Sunderland on 62. And West Brom and Blackburn make up the rest of the table. How do you think we did, mate? I know I let you into a little bit of a secret last night. Then I was going to save it, but how do you think we did?
Well, we got close, didn't we? But as you say, you did drop the ball a bit last night. But
I know. I fucked up, didn't I?
I will. Hang on, is that what it was?
Well, we the table, the actual table has us on 75. So if you remember rightly, it was you who said we were going to.
I knew you were going to come for me with this Watford game.
Who was it? Was it Coventry?
It was Watford. I thought we'd get through them, and then I thought the Watford had just, but they've been dire. Watford, they've carried.
They have, yeah.
But I thought they'd maybe gone a bit of a run up to us, because obviously that game was maybe the third in, was it, or something? Yeah, it was. Before, so I thought they might have got something going, but turns out they've done it just after us. To be fair, they've gone on a couple of wins, haven't they? But
and we did it. We did have Burnley and Sheffield United on 68 apiece, but Sheffield United have got 2 better than that, and we had Sunderland on 67. Do you know how many Sunderland have actually got?
I've just looked now, to be fair, but
62, man. So they've had a
fall
off, haven't they? They have had a fall off. How's this though, right? We've got a goal difference of 40 on our predictor. We ended up with 50, mate. That's mental.
Savage, isn't it? I mean, 40, you'd probably think,
Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah.
And then when it's 50, you think, you wouldn't think you'd be under-egging it there. You'd think you'd be getting pelters in comments for saying 40, really. But
I know.
I mean, I'm gutted I didn't push for Sunderland to drop off a little bit more, to be honest, because I've been saying that for months that they'll drop off. And then when I finally had the opportunity to say it, on yours, I was like, must have given too many wins or something. But
it'll probably me, mate. I must have been pushing the narrative. I must have been pushing the wins. The mad thing is as well, right? We've got us conceding 24. We've actually only conceded 21. So we've conceded like 3 less than we predicted and ended up scoring 7 more than we put. Well, that would have been the Cardiff 7-0, man. Boosh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mad though. We didn't do too bad though, I don't think.
No, definitely not. No, I'll take, regardless how bad it had gone, as long as Leeds stayed top.
Top. Yeah, exactly. Like that, we're in. Yeah, but at least we got our predictions right.
Yeah.
Oliver says utter failure, lads. Plus 40 goal difference. It's 50 plus. I know,
crazy,
right?
isn't it?
Mad, isn't it? I'm expecting every Leeds prediction to be a win, fellas. 111 points, here we come. Well, this is the mad thing. We were pretty favourable to Leeds United, rightly so, and we'd played Sheffield United, Sunderland, Coventry, Watford. These fixtures coming up, Jack, for Leeds United, ain't all that bad, really, if we're being honest. But they're the ones that you could easily say they're the ones you need to be worried about, right?
Yeah, I mean, you've been saying for a while, haven't you, there's going to be some teams fighting as well, like as you get towards the end of the season. The only thing with that is these ones upcoming, really, they've sort of pulled away a little bit in their own right. Yeah. It's not...
This is what we've got.
It's quite a big point gap now between drop and even like 15th, so it's...
There's what I'd love to know. Can someone who's a mathematician in the chat maybe work out what the average position of that is? Because West Brom aside, they're all bottom half of the table, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all definitely down there. But like you say, Portsmouth have picked up some results of late, especially at home.
Portsmouth pulled away, like they're 9 points. They've not pulled away, but 9 points is it 9 points off drop? I think. Yeah, 9 points off drop.
Yeah.
That's a gap, isn't it? Turns out that draw don't look as bad now, does it? When they were 3-all, league, more or less, it looked horrendous, didn't it? That draw, but they've come on all right. Last 3 games they've won. It's crazy.
Just looking right. Portsmouth 17th, Millwall are 12th, QPR are 14th, and Swansea are 16th. So it's right bang in the sort of middle, in it, just below top half. A cushion enough to save them from the drop there. Oliver said,
that's what I mean. They're not. The really
average position is 12.8, but they're the sort of games you want, right? Not teams fighting for their lives.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, nice. Like Andy, half of them are on the beach, mate. Half of them are on the beach. That's what Andy says. Hopefully. Definitely. Right, mate. Shall we get stuck into it?
Yeah, man.
Let's do it then. Starting this weekend. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do the... look, I'd love to say let's do the Sunderland ones, but they're not even in the hunt anymore, I don't think, really, to be honest. So
nailing coffin, won't we?
Yeah, we were. Exactly. And there's no guarantees they'll beat Wednesday. But let's start with our rivals, mate. QPR versus Sheffield United. Why is it not letting me click on it? Let me just give this a quick refresh. It's got to let me click on it. There we go, sorted. Whoa, it's dancing about. Stop. There we go, it's sorted. Right, QPR. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we're sorted. QPR, Sheffield United, mate. Am I dancing about? Is it me that's dancing about?
Then, but it's settled. Don't worry, I'm getting a bit...
me go like that.
I'll be drinking a lot, but...
Matrix, man. Matrix vibes. QPR, Sheffield United. Normally teams struggle after playing Leeds United.
Well, it tends to be, yeah. Especially with the way we win. That's what did Sunderland in, didn't it? It just sort of takes the sting out of them.
Of course. QPR, 2 wins in 5.
What do you reckon that...
To be honest, I can see Sheffield United doing what they've done majority of the season and playing shit, but still winning 1-0 or something.
Yeah, I do think they're still... I don't think they're going to... I think they're going to stay around us. I don't think they're going to really, to be honest, properly threaten us.
No.
I do think they're going to hang in there, aren't they? They're not going to...
No.
And I don't like your mate, Chrissy Wilder, but he will... they do have a few ways of winning, don't they? So,
and they have a bit of depth now as well.
Yeah, they do, yeah. And they were very good as well.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. 1-0 Sheffield United, 2-0?
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if they don't, yeah.
Yeah, 1-0. How do we see Burnley going? Because I don't know about you, mate, but when I did see them beat Sheff Wednesday 4-0, and admittedly Sheff Wednesday could have had a couple, I watched that game. I think Marcus Edwards did sort of worry me a bit because I thought, if Burnley do start, this is before we played Sheffield United and we had a bigger gap, but I was thinking, I've sort of been writing them off a little bit for second because they draw a lot, but seeing him and how good he was in that game, it made me go, maybe they might have something in the tank. Do you know what I mean? They're not just relying on Jadon Anthony anymore to create something.
The only thing Burnley do, though, is they can do that in a game, can't they? And then they go back to being really dull.
Yeah,
so
true.
Gone on, and you think, oh, maybe they are sort of like banging a few in. Wasn't it Chef Wednesday that were all over them though at one point?
Yeah, no, they were. Chef Wednesday could have had 2, mate. I'd have said.
Yeah.
Before. Yeah.
I mean, that's how games go, though, isn't it? So that's not really a yardstick.
You think Burnley win that one?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We started off like this last time, but
yeah, definitely. I do think they will beat. Cardiff. Cardiff have been rubbish, haven't they? Cardiff. Although actually they're unbeaten in 3, but them 3 games have come against Bristol City, Plymouth, and Hull, and they only have actually 1 win in that as well. So
1 win in 5, and it back looks of it. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 win in 5. I think Burnley do them on the road. What you saying, mate? Score wise,
1 or 2-0. I can't see Cardiff scoring against Burnley. That's the thing about them. To be fair to Burnley, isn't it? Obviously.
Yeah. I think it'll be 2 as well. Right, what about us, mate? You'll be at the game. It's an early kick-off on Saturday. 12:30 it'll be, won't it? Am I jumping around again?
It screened it a bit then, but it's not too bad.
You can still hear me though?
Yeah, still hear you. Yeah. It's amazing. Not. You're fine. You're not moving now.
Good.
Or you are moving, rather. Not moving.
I'm actually quite confident, mate, and I think West Brom under Mowbray likes to play a certain style where he likes to play on the front foot if he can. I don't see it being like if we'd have played Corberan, another one of my favourites, mate, where they'd have sat in and we'd have looked to, try and break them down. I think these will come and have a go, and I just think if they do, we'll have too much for them. There's a lot of 2-0s in the chat. I think it could be more, or am I asking for too much?
They're not. They really need to keep winning, don't they? That's the thing, because they've actually not been. They're a bit iffy themselves at the minute. They're getting on the verge of being out of playoffs out. So
they are, mate. Yeah.
Is the half-12 thing? Is this the final thing for the fans to stop? So if we finally get some half-12 wins, that's even that one over as well, isn't it? So Park as much of a mythbuster as you are, Joe. So I'd have to stick with Leeds getting. I think. I just can't see us.
It's at home, innit?
Yeah, I know it's crazy, but I cannot see us not dominating at home.
Do we get back to a clean sheet again? Because we've conceded, obviously, goals against Sheffield United and Sunderland. I think we've
had 2 blockbusters, haven't we?
Yeah.
They were crazy games. So I think it might just be normal service resumed, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd go more than 2, though. It'd be interesting to see if because, we keep saying that it's pushing the 60, 70 minutes if we're 2 up or 1-0, he still keeps going. We're really pushing on. Be interesting to see if that continues, really, or we do start shutting up shop a little bit. So,
because it is at the stage of the season, though, for us with the gap as well, where it's just about getting wins in it. Don't matter how they come. And if it means fucking playing Gruev, Tanaka, everybody at the back, Debayo. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter because it just, now we're in that sort of like, the home straight, aren't we? It's just about putting points on the board, man. Yeah,
I saw Roy Keane think the other day, and he said that Ferguson used to always say when they were on charge, like this time at season, he'd be like, if you score 2 goals in every game to end at season, we'll win league. Like, which, it's kind of a good place to be in it. If you just think get 2 goals, might draw odd one, but we're gonna win more than we lose, and then I think we'll get 2.
2-0, yeah.
We'll go 2. I'd go with 2-0, yeah.
We'll go 2. Right, let's fill in some of the others. So Wednesday, Sunderland. I'll tell you what, I'll go, then you can go, mate, yeah?
It takes me a while, doesn't it?
I don't know why it's not letting me click in that top one. That's going to ruin it. I have to give it another fucking refresh, aren't I? Sorry about this, folks. Jay Racer says, I think we won a 12:30 kickoff fairly recently. Why am I not fucking moving? I've got too many screens up. I'm going to shut them down. Should sort it out. Right there. Here we go. Right. I've only got the one screen up now. We should be all right. Right. There's a glitch in the matrix. It's not letting me click in that Chef Wednesday box, man. They're just going to have to play a game less than everyone else, man. It is
that how it'll work?
Yeah. They'll have to just do
We can just add it at end, can't we?
Yeah, we can.
We'll just add points on.
Right, okay. Yeah, it's not letting me click in.
Have you tried to go to the next game and then go backwards?
It's something about that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird.
Hopefully we don't play in any of them. Burnley do, though. Oh, it's going to fuck it right up. Why is it doing that?
Man meets computer.
Normally it lets you click through as well. Right, let me see if it'll do it without the share. 1 sec. It's still loading, hang on.
What about, have you got another web browser, Joe?
What do you mean?
So like Safari. I don't know
okay, try a different one, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll give that a go. It's good thinking, that. Good thinking, Batman. Let's have a look here. I can tell you're a DJU, man. That's getting tracks off different websites and that. What's that thing? What was that thing called? Was it Deezer?
Yeah, Deezer. Do you remember LimeWire though?
LimeWire, yeah.
That mental, that thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's letting me work on there, yeah. Only problem is I don't know how to use Safari, so I don't know how to make the screen bigger.
Just press. Are you on a Mac?
Yeah.
Press Command and plus, and it'll zoom in.
And that's adding numbers on some inbox. Or Command and plus, I'm pressing Command and up.
Yeah, Command and plus.
Right, legend. Sorted. We're sorted, people. Jack City.
Right, guys, I'm off.
Yeah,
take it easy, everybody. I've provided something I can get out of here now.
IT help desk. There we go. Right. Let's get this shared now. Then
it's normally my mum, Joe. She rings me like, Jack. And I'm like, all right, go on then. What is it? What's wrong with emails?
Love that. What's wrong with email? Right. What game are we at? It's 35, isn't it? Let's go back. Right. Oh, nah. It's done it again. Oh, wait there. Is that Google? Oh, it's because that's the Google Chrome one.
Perfect. I can only help you so far.
What a knob.
You have to be able to control the computer yourself. I can't unless you can give me like command and I can like go over it like.
Here we go. Look, fucking hell. Let's put us at the side. I'm like, it's doing it again. Fuck's sake. Right.
Yes.
So let's put ours in. So we had us 2-0. We had Sheffield United 2-0, and we had Burnley 2-0, right?
Was it Blumenich?
Yeah, 3-2-0s, I think. Right, I'll go through these. I'll blast through. I do think Sunderland will get back to winning ways. Blackburn, Norwich. I fancy Blackburn. Oxford will... Coventry on a great run. Let's do that. Yeah, this is going to be one apiece. Middlesbrough will... John Eustace. I reckon John Eustace might get it, and Carrick gets the sack. Stoke 1, Watford 1. Hull shit at home. I think Plymouth, not so great away, will go 1-1 there. Millwall, Bristol City will go 0-0. This is going to like get me in trouble, that, innit? I think ads like that. I don't know. Preston North End, Swansea 2-0. Right, let's go on to next game week, mate. So this will be game week 36, so we'll only have 10 games left. There is an international break during this month as well, isn't it? But we've got
11, Joe. Sorry, after West Brom, I've got it down as 12 games left, including West Brom.
Yeah, sorry. After this game, it'll be.
Oh, sorry. Right. Yeah.
No, you're right. 11 games left. You are right. Right, mate. So Burnley are at home against Luton. Luton, arguably the worst side to come to Welham Road, I think.
I can't believe they're dire, aren't they?
Yeah.
I can't believe they're. I was obviously looking today before we came on here, and I can't believe they're still in with half a shout of staying in.
Yeah, it's mad.
Every time I've seen them, they've just been so bad. It just goes to show how bad Derby have been. I think it's because Plymouth have been on a bit of like a decent half.
That new manager, man. That new manager's come in and bossed it. Yeah,
bounce in it, new manager bounce. But
yeah, exactly.
I can't see Luton getting another result. So no chance.
I could actually see Burnley getting a few in that one. You know.
Yeah, that'd be one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we go 3?
Yeah, 3-0, yeah.
3-0. Sheffield United at home against Preston. I can see another win for Sheffield United, mate, if I'm honest, against Preston. Although there's the Heckingbottom effect.
Is he another one?
Well, but he was manager, weren't he, at Sheffield United? Chris Wilder was there all the time. They've probably fallen out because he gets the boot and then Chris Wilder gets the job back. There could be a little bit of that. Preston, Preston, known for being big draws. Although I do think Sheffield United will win. I'm just saying there's a little bit of added spice in there with Eki. Jonathan Brooks says draw. I could see it, mate, if I'm honest.
I'd built for a draw with that because I do want to make sure that they drop some points, regardless who they're against. So because I do think they will, though. So I do think we'll pull away a little bit this month, and I do think we'll drop points. I just can't see us going the whole season.
Do we go for a draw?
Yeah, I'd built for a draw with that.
Yeah. 1-1. Let's do a 1-1. I could see Heckingbottom getting something and Chris Wilder be fuming. Portsmouth, mate. Portsmouth, Leeds United. I can't lie to you. I'm a little bit nervous about this one.
I would be if it hadn't been for the first game. This would be one of the ones where I'd be a bit like, they've been half decent, haven't they?
Yeah.
3 wins on bounce, which is crazy when you bottom at league like that. 3 games is crazy results, really. Now I don't know who they've played in them 3 games, in fairness, but if it hadn't been such a crazy game in the first game of the season, I'd be more inclined to sort of agree with you. But I just think we'll put that to bed. I think it'll be.
Do you think the lads will be like, right, we owe them one?
Yeah, a little bit. And I just don't think you'll get 2 games like that. I can't see that. They're not going to dominate us, for instance, are they? So it'd be really rare to have 2 wild games, wasn't it? Because that was a crazy game, that first game.
It was
so much better, obviously, now. So I can't see him coming at us, to be honest.
So you actually think we'll win them comfortably?
Yeah.
Do you? I'm a little bit nervous for it, mate. I can't lie.
That one, I'm all right with that one.
Go on then. What you thinking score wise?
I'm going to go big because you're scared of it. So I'm going to go 3-0.
Nice. That'd be some result, I swear, down there. Not
33. Maybe not 30. That is big.
There's a weekend. I tell you, just on that, when you were on about that, there's a weekend, Oliver, that I've marked in my calendar. Let me just find it. Where I go, that's it. That's the weekend. Where is it now? Or is it that? I can't remember. There's a weekend anywhere where there's loads of game on. It could it be? No, I don't think it is that one. I'll have to have a look. But I know there's one where I looked at it and I thought, that's it. That's the weekend where we just fucking blitz them. I'll have to have a look.
In terms of the fixtures are?
Yeah, like in terms of like we all play and I'm looking at them going, yeah, you'll get beat, you could drop and we win. And it's like, right, that really is it. We turn the screw, but yeah, we'll see. I can't remember. I'll have to look ahead. Right, okay, you've gone 3-0. Do you want to give us some scores then, mate? Norwich, Oxford.
2-1. Norwich will win that, I would have thought.
Yeah. Coventry, Stoke.
You've had them on a bit. Did you have them winning? How many games are we in here? This second. There's only
second one, mate. Yeah, I had Coventry winning, though, because they're flying, I think.
Yeah. I'll stick with Coventry winning, to be fair. I don't want to go 2-1. 1-0 Coventry.
1-0, yeah. 1-0 to the Cov, Frank Lampard.
Watford have been awful, haven't they? That's a big game, to be fair. They're next to each other. I don't like Millwall, so I'll go 2-0 Watford.
2-0 Watford. Bristol City, Hull great away, you know.
Are they, yeah?
They beat Sunderland away, they beat Sheffield United away. They haven't won at home for months, but they keep winning away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Bristol are 8th out there. That's the only thing that scares me. Go 1-0 Hull then. I'll stick with you.
Do it. Let's do it. Derby Blackburn. That'll be John Eustace. John Eustace back. Right.
Blackburn 2-1.
2-1.
2-0. 2-0.
2-0, yeah. Plymouth at home against Sheff Wednesday.
Go on.
Plymouth have been really good, haven't they? They've been really good under this new manager. They're at home. Sheff Wednesday, better away from home, actually, than they are at home. Faint hopes of the playoffs. Yeah, it's a different...
They're not in great form, are they, Wednesday at all?
No. Do we go for a draw or a Plymouth?
Yeah, go draw, yeah.
Go draw, yeah. Sunderland, Cardiff, mate.
I think Sunderland will do that.
Yeah.
2-1.
Swansea, Borough.
You had Borough losing last one, didn't you? And did you reckon Carrick's gone after that?
Yeah, could do. Yeah, I do, yeah.
A bit of a, I mean, it'd be a...
New manager bounce, yeah.
Yeah, well, it'll be somebody drafted in, at least for
interim manager bounce. It'll be Jonathan Woodgate, man. It always is.
Yeah, he loves it, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go 1-0 Middlesbrough.
There we go.
And then
West Brom QPR.
Yeah, they'll do them. I picked 2-1 all the time, but it is a common goal scoreline. So everybody goes, "Oh, you're always 2-1," but it is always 2-1. So 2-1.
There you go. Next week then, right? What game do we need to go up to here? I'm just thinking. Oh, it shows its date anyway. Done it 11th of March.
Swansea, and it's 3 more.
Yeah. So Burnley, West Brom, mate. That's on 11th of March. Is that Easter then? Why are they so late that week? Oh no, it'll be a midweek, won't it? Be a Tuesday, Wednesday, won't it?
We're playing Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, aren't we?
Right. Okay. Right, Burnley, West Brom, then, mate.
That'll be a decent game, won't it?
To be fair, won't it? Yeah.
I'm easy on that. I'll be up for Burnley potentially dropping some points there. To be fair, I think West Brom are going to have to West Ham. West Brom, they'll have to stay. They'll have to be staying in playoffs. There's a massive gap between them and Sunderland, isn't there? 11 points.
Yeah.
So a bit of an upset, do you reckon?
The only thing is though, like I just can't see teams scoring against Burnley.
Oh, it's mad, isn't it? 9 goals all season.
They're so good defensively. Really? Even when I watched them the other night when they won 4-0, the 2 chances that Wednesday had, it's like they had a force field, mate.
Yeah.
Like legs just came out of nowhere. Trafford Arms came out of nowhere. It were like,
it must become a thing though. It must just be like scoring loads. Like we're on fire. It's just we don't concede goals. It is that's why I keep thinking they're going to buckle at some point and they're just going to start losing games 1-0. I just don't think you can keep drawing all the time without getting a few horrible results, really.
0-0.
0-0 then, yeah, go on then.
Yeah, 0-0. Sheffield United have got Bristol City. Kieran's in the chat. He says 2-1 against Sheffield United, please, says Kieran. He comes all the time. At home, I think Sheffield United will do the business, Kieran, to be honest.
Have we had Sheffield dropping points yet?
Yeah, we did. We had them a draw against Preston, didn't we? Heck yeah. Yeah.
I want to go with Kieran.
Yeah. If it was at Ashton Gate, Kieran, mate, I'd give you something. But yeah. Just to rub it in a bit more, I'm going to give it 2-1 the other way, Kieran. Yeah. Sorry, mate. Right, Millwall. They've done us. Is it 3 times this season? No,
3.
twice.
Twice, yeah.
Once at theirs, once in the league at ours, right?
Yeah.
But now back at our place, but they'll fancy themselves after what happened in the cup, mate.
Totally different game. I know you know that, but it's a totally different game, isn't it, this?
Yeah, no, 100%, yeah.
And I do think, maybe, is this the night game?
Yeah, it is, mate,
yeah. Which is mint, isn't it? Ellen Road, it's always...
under the lights. Millwall won't take a lot, will they? They never do. And
once they go, they'll collapse, won't they?
Yeah. We owe Millwall, says Jonathan. Big up.
Yeah, Jonathan. I do actually think for once though, because I don't always get proper stuck into that, but I do actually think that with Millwall, I think there is a little bit of like, just with how they are, and they didn't react great to winning, did they? They went a bit over the top about it. Then they got battered, didn't they? Game after.
Yeah, because they were that. DJ Femi play that track, weren't it? Yeah. And then they went and got beat 5 by Plymouth.
It was 14, and the battered them. Yeah. So I do think we'll get them back for that.
Yeah. Do we go for a big one?
Yeah, let's have a big one.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get that goal difference up, don't we? Because we're going to put plus 100. Never mind points. It'll be.
J Race has got 7. Rummy's got 5. I think we could get 4 or 5.
I think if we go big as well, and I don't want to play percentages, Joe, but if we've gone like, if we're only 1 goal in it, 2 goals in it, then it might give a take if we get more in other games. So this might be the one where we can sort of go for it a bit. So just do your 33 that you're going to put in earlier, and we'll stick with that.
Should we go 4?
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
4, man.
Gosh.
I've just seen there, fucking Nottingham Forest 0, Arsenal 0, and Liverpool are winning 2-0. So that's the title.
Yeah, it's done
now, isn't it? It's game over now. And when Liverpool win the league, Leeds United win the league below.
No, so it's crazy home and that, isn't it?
Mental. Right, we'll fire through the rest, folks. Cardiff, Luton. Oh, that's a big one, but I think Cardiff will beat them. Luton are doomed. Derby 1, Coventry 3, Middlesbrough 1, QPR 1. Sunderland beat Preston 2-0. Norwich win 2-1. Portsmouth, Plymouth, big one that. Draw. Hull at home, I actually think Oxford will win. Watford 2-0 against the Swans, and Stoke Blackburn's got 1-2 written all over it. Right, next game week, my man. This takes us to the 14th, 15th, and 16th of March, and then I think after that it's an international break. Yeah, it is.
Gap then, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a 10 days gap. So right, okay, let's get stuck into it. Burnley are away at Swansea, mate. Could that be a difficult tie for them, perhaps?
Have we got Burnley dropping any points? I'm extremely conscious of.
We had them 0-0, didn't we? You've got a worse short-term memory than me, you mate.
I can't remember what you just said, to be fair. So we were talking about Burnley. Yeah.
Like that. What we're predicting again? Who are Leeds?
I'm only here to make sure this graph works, Joe. I'm not here for.
I know, yeah, tech support. Love it.
I honestly, I'm up for letting Burnley drop away a bit. So I'm up for. They're going to have to drop some points because. I honestly
think Swansea are shit.
Well, yeah, they're not. They're home and dry. I know it's only 10 points from drop now, but it's going to be bigger than that, isn't it? You know, because we're teams in bottom 3 or 4. It's like they lose points, isn't it, when they lose? So
yeah, Swansea are pants, says Oliver. They are, aren't they? Mm. I think I'll have to go with Burnley. I think it could be tight, but Burnley 1-0 standard. There's a big one, mate, on the Sunday, the Steel City Derby. Sheff Wednesday versus Sheff United.
Half 12 as well, is it?
Yeah, it's a big one that on a Sunday. I'll be watching it. I'm looking forward to it, actually. Barry Bannon and his crew will want to really put this, because they could. We don't know. We don't want to calculate it, but if, this could be one that could drop Sheffield United out at top 2, couldn't it? Yeah. And they'd be like, right, let's fucking have it. You know what I mean? The fans will be on it. I'd love Wednesday to get something, man. Love it.
Yeah,
I don't know what the record is, though. I think Sheffield United have got a mint record.
I was just going to ask you, I wonder what it's actually like. Sometimes it can get skewed, can't it? And then you think there's something in it, and in reality, they haven't won for like 15 years or something.
I think, let me just have a look. I know it's not great. Steel.
There's a lot riding on this for them, though, like you say, because I know a lot of Leeds fans, like just from channel, that'll say that if they live in Sheffield and stuff, Wednesday fans will bang up for Leeds, like, beating Sheffield over that, which there would be in any team, but I do, it'd be mint for them to, like you say, drop them back into playoffs or something. They'd be loving it. And they've no one else to play for, really.
Just having a look.
Well, having said that, they're only 6 points off the self. It's not.
Yeah, they're not that far off.
There's always somebody that charges in. Although, did that happen last year? Did somebody have a push? Because I don't seem to remember.
No, it was all sewn up, mate. It was West Brom, weren't it? I think there was too much of a gap.
Yeah, there is now, though, isn't there?
Yeah.
Between 4th and 6th, there's 11 points. Crazy.
Yeah, so the last time Sheff Wednesday won the Steel City Derby against Sheffield United in a competitive match was January 12, 2018.
Yeah.
So it's not great.
No.
Since that match, the teams have faced each other sparingly. Most recent, they haven't won for...
That can be skewed as well, aren't they? Because they've been out of league for a bit.
They were in League One, weren't they, as well, so... But again, it says Sheff Wednesday have not won the fixture in over 7 years. And when you it's 7 years since there's beat us. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. Alan says Wednesday a due one.
Well, that would be the opposite argument when it's 7 years. 7 years of pain.
Yeah. Come on, Wednesday.
Yeah.
7 year ago, right? They won 1-0 to a Lucas João decisive goal. Do we see a
Is
2?
If he's still there, we're in with a shout, aren't we?
I know, yeah. A 1-0 fucking, I don't know.
Let's have it on the basis that we can come back to this moment if it happens. And if it doesn't, you know, it just goes part at 36 minutes and nobody ever remembers. So yeah, let's have it. Come on.
Let's have it. 1-0. 1-0 to Wednesday.
Because I do think they're going to slip. So
yeah, of course. QPR Leeds, mate. This was a big fixture last year. We got walloped 4-0, and that was it. It was game over, playoffs for us. So, do we owe these ones as well, or is that just the old, last year's squad?
Yeah, I mean, it were.
Been a bit of churn.
You what?
There's been a bit of churn in terms of playing personnel since then, I guess. Really,
and we were starting to wobble, weren't we?
Yeah, big time.
Like final, because that final nailing coffin, wasn't it? Like you say, we're into playoffs. Yeah. I don't think that game will have any bearing on it. I think it'll mean more to us than them, more to us than our players.
Yeah, for sure.
But these come quite tight though, don't they? We play Millwall on Wednesday, then it's QPR on Saturday. So it's there's 3 games in a week really. Because it's 9th, 12th, 15th, so he's on end of a bit of a run. But I can't see us not beating QPR. So
no, yeah. Oliver says we're on a redemption tour. Turn over Millwall, beat QPR. Yeah, the revenge tour. I like it.
It's hard to say that we're going to lose, really.
Yeah, no, it is as well. We haven't. We were undefeated in 15, 16 games now.
Yeah,
mad.
I'm very conscious of when I said Watford, the first thing you said on this live, so you came straight for it, because I thought...
Do you know what, though? We have a terrible record at QPR. I think we do. Riley says record in London. Let me just... this is what I love AI for. Let's have a look. Leeds, last victory. Away at QPR. Have a look what it says. I think we've lost there. I think Bielsa's season we might have lost there. April 2024 got beat 4-0. April 18, 2023 drew 1-1. January 18, 2020 lost 1-0. They're the last 3 results.
No way.
Yeah.
We're aware that we got battered as well, weren't it?
Yeah, away. We got battered last April 4-0. And then we played them in April 18, 2023. That would have been just before we got promoted, I assume. No, 2023. Fucking hell. Where were we then? Weren't we in Prem?
No, because I get confused with years, because it goes into the next one, doesn't it? Yeah. So if it's 23, 24, what that have been?
Of course, yeah. We've struggled in recent years at Loftus Road, mate. It says QPR being strong at home against Leeds, winning 6 of their last 7 home games against them.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And the other one was a draw. So we haven't won there in 7 games? 7 games or so?
Are you pushing for the drop points this time then instead?
I'm pushing for the drop points here, yeah.
Because I'd be up for that. I do think we've had such a ridiculous run, and I keep saying that we can't go to end of the season.
No, yeah.
Having a blip in the middle would be probably, then there's the break to get, just to dust the cobwebs off and go again then, and then go on another charge. So
I think it could. Do you know what as well though, Jonathan? Just on that, I think it could have been an effort in Cup maybe because it says Rodrigo equalised for Leeds. Well, he didn't play for us in Championship.
No, if it were 23-24, it must have been, must it?
Yeah, it said Sam Field scored for QPR while Rodrigo equalised in the second half. I wonder if that's... Is AI doing...
Unless it's 22-23. Do you know what I mean? This is why it confuses me. Because that would be the full season, wouldn't it? That was when we were in Prem, was it?
Let's have a look. I'm just trying to find it now.
It's 24, 25, 23, 24, 22, 23, isn't it? So it'll have been the 22, 23 season.
Let's have a look. 23, 24, lost 1-0, beat 4-0. Beat us 1-0, 19, 20. I think it's just made up a game there, because I don't think we played them. I think it's genuinely just made up a game. But put it this way, we have a terrible record against. It was an FA Cup game, says Patrick. It might have been.
Was it the one where Rodrigo got that penalty? He scored a penalty in. Did it go to penalties in?
Could have been.
In
Patrick did say it was an FA
Oh no,
Cup.
that was Derby, I think. Right, yeah. Start of the season when we first went up. Do you remember? You know, in like 3 games in, you're playing in Carabao, or is it Carabao?
Yeah, no, we do. Yeah.
Was that Derby?
Could have been, mate. I'm not too sure. My memory's shite.
Mine is, honestly.
We know, lads are telling us, though, last time we won there was December 2017. And I think someone mentioned it. It might have been a Kamar Roof hat-trick last time we beat him down there. Who now plays for Derby, coincidentally. They signed him on a free, didn't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, 2017, last time we won there. 8 years have passed. What were you doing this time 8 years ago, mate?
Me.
And I was 29. I was in my 20s still.
Yeah, I'll have been 27.
Wow, mad. Right. Yeah, just a trip down memory lane there.
I don't know what I was doing. No. Honestly, I don't want to know either, I don't think.
Yeah.
Depends what time it was.
I only had 2 kids at that point. I know that much. Harry weren't even born, so there you go. Yeah, so Cupid, I think we draw.
Right.
And I'll go for that because they made up a game that we played 1-1. I'm going to go for 1-1.
Yeah.
I'll go for 1-1 in that one.
It'd have to be a score draw because I cannot see us not scoring for. I think we'll score every game. And honestly, can't say we don't score at this point.
No, you're right. That's what I mean. Are we stupid putting a draw? But it's just that record. I don't know. We can't win every game, Jack.
I honestly don't think we can. I really
don't.
Can
we?
I don't know, but I just can't see it.
No, never can I, mate. I can't.
And that's still on for record. That's how crazy. That's what they need to hone in on. That's why I think we're going to drop points because records are there for a reason, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
To say, but
100%.
And once 100%. I don't know. We're not going to get lazy though either. I don't think Farker's not going to. He's too like.
Yeah, nah.
That's when he's at his strongest. I think Farker. He's not going to let it. He's not going to let it slip.
No, yeah, exactly.
I mean, he could say he did last year, but that were a wobble. I'm on about
I think it was more playing personnel and experience as well.
Yeah, it went down to Farker. I don't think he lets the standard slip because you could tell at the start of the season like how angry he were getting about stuff, which he's not really shown previously. But he were like, "What is going on here?" Do you know what I mean? He were should be further into the development of his side. Really, he's 100%. A legend.
Yeah, El Samuel Shamseldine says records are there. It's a tongue twister. Records are there to be broken. That's the reason. 100%, mate. You make a good point. But I am going to stick with a draw. I am. I'm going to stick with a draw on that one just because of our shit record down there. Kieran says 2-0 Norwich. We'll give you that one, Kieran. Don't worry, bro. You can have it. Right, Jack, fire through these for me, mate. Millwall versus Stoke.
Millwall. Don't like giving Millwall a win, but we'll go 1-0 Millwall.
Oh, not 10-0. Fucking hell. Blackburn Cardiff.
Blackburn 2-0.
Coventry
Sunderland. That might be a decent game, that.
Yeah.
I'll go Coventry because I think they're going to need to win more than Sunderland at that point. So 2-1. We've not had a 2-1 yet.
Luton Middlesbrough.
I don't like Middlesbrough for some reason. They've been dire, but I think Middlesbrough beat Luton, won't they? So 2-0 Middlesbrough.
2-0. Oxford at home against Watford.
Watford, my second favourite team. So 2-1 Watford.
2-1. Plymouth Derby, that's a big one.
Yeah, Plymouth have been all right. I think Plymouth might get out of it,
Yeah, same. I agree.
And Derby are bad out there. So, I mean, in saying that, I'm talking about Plymouth like they're decent. They're only a point above them, but go 1-0.
1-0. Preston versus Portsmouth.
I'll go 1-1 there.
1-1.
Draw, yeah, fancy
and
it.
Then West Brom Hull.
Did you say Hull were good away or good at home?
They are, mate. That's where they're getting the results.
Bit of an upset then. I'll go 2-1. Hull.
2-1. There you go. And then we've got the last game week. We've got 10 days off, and then we come back. So we've drawn going into the international break. Dan James, Joe Rodon have got injured. Tanaka's got injured. Tanaka's got injured while playing a pointless friendly in Asia somewhere, man. But yeah, listen, this international break at this stage of the season so pointless, man. It's crazy.
I think they all are. Can't stand any of them, Joe. They all do me head in, but I know what you mean. It's particularly
Tuchel's first game in it. I guess there's that this time, but
yeah. To be fair,
we'll see what he's got. We'll probably stink the joint out England, and we'll all be like, "Oh, it's same old."
No, it's Tuchel's fault. Yeah,
Tuchel. I knew you'd call him Tuchel. I knew you'd just call him Tuchel.
Well, what do you call him? Tuchel.
Tuchel. Yeah, you're like Tommy Tickle.
Tuchel. What did I call him? Tuchel.
I called him Tuchel.
I'm trying to think what I call him. This is genuinely what happens in my brain. I don't actually know. I call him Tuchel. What did I call him a minute ago? Tuchel, yeah. Oh, yeah, that is what I call him, yeah.
Right. Burnley, Bristol, mate.
Burnley, unfortunately.
What are we saying?
2-0. You've got them on. You've got them scoring plenty for some reason lately. So,
right. Sheffield United versus Coventry.
I'll let you do that one.
It's a difficult one, that Callum O'Hare.
Coventry are either banging with a shout, aren't they, or they're gonna be pulled away. So it's a big call, really. And I don't
2-2 or 2-1 Blades. 2-2. Let's do 2-2.
Nice one.
Right, Leeds United, Swansea. Routine this. 4 5s. I swear to God.
Well, I can't. Again, with break, I know you've come back with worst case scenario, but I just think it's like Farker down and like,
of course,
title charge. Now we're having it.
Joel
and
Pirro.
if it does go well, because it was QPR that we slipped up at. So if we've not slipped up at that one, it's going to be let's pull away and have it in it for the last few games. So
I think 4-0.
4-0, love it.
Joel Pirro will get a couple. He tends to do against Swansea. He'll be pulling away with top goal scorer then as well. So love to see it. Right, mate. Sunderland, Millwall. Oh, I'll do these. Upset. Millwall. Cardiff lose 2-1. Derby 1-1. Preston love a draw. Middlesbrough will beat Oxford at home 3-2. Watford 2-1. Hull 0-0 that one. Norwich we're gonna go 1-2. Portsmouth 1-0. And Stoke QPR is 1-2. And that's it, mate. So at that stage, we've got to end of March. We've only got 7 games left. Should we hit that calculate button, yeah? Let's see what we've got. Are we ready, folks? Bam. There we go. Wow. There's at that stage a 7-point gap, my man.
I saw difference. I thought you meant, something's gone wrong there, Joe. I thought we'd pulled away 21 points. I thought, no, this can't be right. Get back onto the browser.
Yeah. No, there, look. 7 points.
Burnley.
Yeah, to be fair, we had
Burnley last time though, weren't we? They were second last time.
We were. We did
and
have.
It's not like you as well, because obviously we are affinity
connections. Exactly.
It's unusual.
With me having a Sheffield United tattoo on my leg and that,
I think it's just a disguise, isn't it? It's like in these, if you keep them peg them down, it's like nobody will be on to you then.
you on my back somewhere.
We're doing it privately and they'll be top at league.
Yeah. But looking at that, though, we've been very harsh on West Brom as well. We've got them dropping out, which I don't know if that's going to happen. Yeah. But, look, people will look at that and say 7 points, you're having a laugh. But we are imperious. We are flying. You know,
are you still saying 10-point gap? Was that
by end of season? Yeah.
So it's gonna have to get going at some point, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, what is it now?
5.
3, 4, 5, is it?
5 points off Sheffield. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not increase that? I think. The only thing I'll say with the Sheffield United results were probably we've got them drawing. We've got them losing this fucking Sheffield derby, which they haven't done. We've got them drawing against Coventry and drawing against Preston.
Yeah, see, Sheffield's coming out of him now, boys. It's happening.
Yeah.
It's going back. With that, I'd just swap Burnley and Sheffield, and I'd be up for that as it is.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I think
do you know what the mad thing is? We've still not, even in our predictions, Burnley haven't conceded a goal.
Oh, no way.
That's mad.
But again, we won't be far wrong with that. That's the problem.
I don't think. No. Definitely
they're going to concede a goal out the next 5 games.
You would hope, but you never know with them.
No.
But at that stage, let's say that's close to. At that stage, we've got 7 games left. The league's fucking done, isn't it?
We're definitely top 2, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, what was that thing we saw? On Opta, they've got us 98.1% or whatever getting promoted, first or second. So 88% for title. This is okay.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And then,
do you know, Joe? I'm asking what you here.
Go on.
But do you know how long it could be before we're potentially up? Before we're champions, do you know what I mean? So just top 2.
Yeah, just guaranteed. No, yeah. I don't know. Like what? So 7 games. How many points is that? That's still like 20 odd points to play for, isn't it? Yeah. So it'll probably maybe be only about 4 games to go or something like that. Yeah. Probably. And that's with us winning a lot as well. And it all depends on them.
How many was it with Bielsa? Can you remember?
No, it was late on though, Mix. Yeah. It was that Barnsley game.
I know.
It was that Barnsley game, and I don't think they were that long to go. Then I don't think again, because didn't we go the week after we went to Derby? They gave us the Guard of Honour.
Yeah,
wasn't that the last game of the season, Derby? Because then we were all in. Yeah, it was because we were all in City Centre.
I didn't think Derby was the last game, were it?
No, because I was on Sky Sports with Tash and that after. I had my binoculars, man. Have you not seen that interview?
No, I've never seen it, man.
No.
No.
Oh, it's goated, man. So they came to us. We were in... I actually spoke to Lucas Radaby that day as well, because Tash was doing a Leeds United documentary and she'd done loads of interviews, and she actually had Lucas Radaby's number, and she rang him and he fucking answered.
He's a beast, isn't he, that bloke?
And he answered, and we were going, way down phone. We had a few ales actually that day, and they came to us in studio, Jermaine Beckford, and I forget what's his name, the guy from Birmingham, the one that fucking hated us, Keith Andrews and Prutton. They came to us, and they were like, "Oh, Joe, yeah, we're coming to you." Like, boom, we came. We're sat in front room.
Wow, I've not seen this.
Yeah, I'll show it you, mate. I think it's still on. You see them binoculars? I bought them specifically for it. So I had them round my neck. And they went to me, "What's that?" And I went, "Hey, can you see us now, Derby, can you?" And then they were like, boom. And then right at the end, before they cut me off, I went, "In the words of Forshaw, romped it, mate, romped it." It was quality, mate. I'll have to send it to you, because then Beckford went, "I wish I was with them there." And then we got an Uber straight into City Centre, Millennium Square, and it was fucking going off, man.
Yeah, it was mint on it.
Yeah. Yeah, the stone face sat next to me because he didn't get spoken to. Yeah, you're right. MVG.
Who's Stoneface?
Never mind. Yeah, so look, and there you go. Rummy said, and if we win them last 7 games based on our predictions, we would get 109, which would mean we would get the points record.
I do think I'm playing it down.
But we're on for it, aren't we? We are on for it.
I do think we are. I don't think it's not unattainable. It's just there's 12 games we're in a little mini season now, aren't we? And it's about pulling away as opposed to we're not. I don't think they'll be playing for that even remotely, will they? So
no.
I think last 7 games you're potentially looking at that. They might start looking at it, but that worries me a bit when the focus changes a little bit rather than it just being game. You know, win the game. When it changes to we could potentially be the best side that's ever been in the championship. Or best points tally, you know, whether you think that equates to best team or not, which arguably, How strong do you think we are, Joe? I don't want to move it on too much, but, you know, like in terms of, because everybody keeps doing this thing, don't they, where we're not at the level that we was at last year, or not us, but like Leicester and Southampton and Ipswich. And I just don't buy into that. I think this league's just as competitive as it always has been.
I think we're better placed to go up this year anyway, because
I agree with that.
Look, Burnley will spend, but they've got a terrible manager that hasn't done it at that level. They won't get off to a good start. Sheffield United have a championship squad. Yes, they will buy, but Chris Wilder's not a manager from the Premier. I'm sorry, he's not. You know, I can't see it. I think Leeds United, in terms of their recruitment so far, it's been bang on. And it actually helps us that we're going up with Burnley and Sheffield United, because I think, like Sheffield United, they get cut adrift all the time. It helps to have someone there. You don't want to be in a 3-way tussle with them. You know what I mean? You just... Yeah. My only concern is, Jack, is who's going to drop from the Premier League. Because Wolves, who've pulled away from them 3, they're fucking quality.
I think teams collapse though, Joe.
No, there is that as well.
They do. There's a lot of. Everybody says, "Oh, it's the established teams, whatever." There's a lot of teams in top 10 that aren't really established Premier League sides. You wouldn't say like they're not there. You know, even I know Notts Forest are absolutely flying, and it'd be a total drop off a cliff. But you know, Leicester won it, didn't they? And then they literally won the league, and then they collapsed, didn't they? So, but I meant more, Joe, like in this league. You know, because it's been levelled as though we're not, like we're winning this league on the basis that it's a weaker league, and I do
think it is weaker, Jack,
because them 3 teams aren't in it though.
Yeah,
only on that basis though. Because that still makes us 4th. When I don't think it's fair. I don't know what people mean. Really, is my part. I don't know.
Yeah, I get what. Yeah. What you said is if they drop down again, then we. I don't know. Well, what I would say is the standard at the top was stronger, because this time last season we weren't that different points-wise, mate.
No. I think the standard at the top, Leicester and Ipswich were undoubtedly up there with us. But I'm just on about to go on and win the championship. It's been created, this idea that, and people are coming around to it on radio now, where we're legitimately going to be top and this and that, and we are decent. But for a while, a month ago, it were like, we're not really, you know, we're nowhere near that level that they're at. And I don't think it works like that. You can only win 26 games, can't you, out of 39 once we get to next month, you know, with a plus 63 goal difference. I don't really know.
Yeah, no.
You know, playing 4 games against Leicester and Ipswich, how does that change what we've done? Do you know what I mean?
It doesn't for me. It doesn't. Look, Ipswich were riding the crest of a wave. Back-to-back promotions, boom, let's go. You could argue, and I think Evie said it the other day, they went up too early because now they're back in ruin and they haven't really bought well enough.
They won't have gone up if they didn't go up. I don't want to sound daft, but if they don't, they either get straight up or I think they just got stuck. You can get stuck really quickly, can't you?
Yeah. In terms of Leicester, I think a lot of it last season was probably... People were overawed by loss at Leicester because turn of the year, if you remember, man, they threw away a 17-point gap.
They collapsed, didn't they?
Collapsed.
But they'd done enough.
Yeah, exactly. In the early months. Yeah. And Southampton, fucking hell. I can't stand that Russell Martin. Just can't stand him.
I know.
Frank Lampard 2.0, man.
They were most frustrating games for me. I mean,
yeah. He did have Farker. He had him boxed off, though, didn't he? He had no answers.
Again.
Yeah, he did. No, he had no answers for it, though.
No, but,
yeah.
Don't have to go back over that one.
No, we don't. No,
try to get me going.
But we do have Leeds, folks. Just to finish up, we do have Leeds. 7-point gap at that point with 7 games left to go, all but tied up. And I think it could happen. Maybe it might be a little bit tighter between Sheffield United and Burnley because we were quite not favourable to Sheffield United. So we'll have to wait and see.
Our points is going to be about right.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think we're going to be touching on 100 minimum, really.
Yeah,
even if we still have a bit of a decent wobble.
Yeah,
well on, isn't it? Because it's 11 points to drop, isn't it? Obviously, to still get to 100. It's a lot of points to lose, isn't it? When you look at it, when you're going for points tally, really, if you look at it like that, how many points you have to lose on the way to getting it?
Yeah,
it's a decent amount. So
yeah, we're too good for that shit, man.
We are.
We're too good to be bothered with losing points, man. We don't do that. Wilco's White's big up, mate. He says 100 points, easy, lads, easy. I want that 100. I'm not. Listen, I'd love the points record because you go down in history then. But it's like to say you had 100-point seasons, fucking quality, innit?
100's domination, innit?
Yeah, of course.
100 really, 100's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah,
it just is. Man. I thought 90 points were decent. 100's like
yeah. That's
pushing on, innit?
Yeah. And I can't. There's a little part of me because I love to say "I told you so" is when like there'll only be two teams on 90, and I can go "fucking told you" also. there's all sorts of receipts to be cashed at the end of this season. But yeah, Johnny Brooks says, "Let's get to 100 points. What an achievement, exactly." And then we get promoted in. Listen, for us, Jack, as content creators, it's going to be an amazing summer. So I can't wait. Because we're going to have players coming left, right, and centre. There's going to be changes at the top because Angus is now going. What are your thoughts on that? Are you not too fussed on that shit, are you, really?
Not really. I think I won't be too harsh on him either, though. I just think it's time for these things to evolve and change, and we have to keep moving, don't we? You don't want to get stuck. Or I mean, Everton. Do you know, Joe? If is it him wanting to go? Or the 49ers.
I think Everton want him, and to be honest, mate. Who's going to give you more stability right now? It's probably Everton. They've got a brand new stadium, brand new ownership group. David Moyes has just come in. I get why you would want that move. Do you know what I mean? And probably 49ers have said, yeah, we're happy for you to go. They'll probably get a bit of money for it. I don't know. But yeah, I think, listen, I've met Angus. I've said on this show, I did a walk with him. He was really nice to me personally and introduced me to people because I'd pulled away from my friends because they were slow, and I ended up with that group. When you go on a walk, everyone splits off, and he said, "Oh, this is Joe," and he introduced me to everyone. I've played football against him for the foundation. He's a really nice bloke on a personal level, but in terms of, like, it's just the own goals, the PR disasters, the kit, the Myanmar, the yellow shirts, the Bielsa wouldn't take players and all that sort of stuff that's rubbed people up the wrong way. That's all it is, and as a CEO, clearly knows what he's doing, mate. You don't spend Arsenal 10 years, West Ham, Leeds, and now Everton want you if you're bad at your job. And commercially, Leeds have improved massively. Let's be honest, they have. Even the matchday experience, yourself, mate. I remember when I went, Radrazani's first season, and he put them, where the fan zone is?
Yeah.
Where you're going, he put them containers outside. I was amazed. Oh, my God. We had Tom Zanetti on the stage, T to the Z. I thought, this is what it's about, man. Yeah. That's how starved we were. And now, obviously, it's even better. You go week in, week out, you'll know, Jack. So he's a part of that, the day-to-day running of the club. And it has improved massively. So,
And if you're honest, when he got here, I were quite happy with it. I thought this is a proper safe pair of hands, and we did need some serious stability, didn't we? And I do think for everybody that says with the PR stuff, I do think the other side of it is he's also excellent at stifling fires as well. He doesn't get embroiled in it. He talks quite well, doesn't he? And he moves it away from, and you do want a bit of that. I know you want people to talk the truth and but he's very good at dealing with stuff. I just think he don't get flustered. He seems like a calm man.
Political answers, doesn't he? He's very good.
Yeah, which you want and you don't want, but like Orta, for instance, it's a different role, but he sort of blew himself up, didn't he? And
100%. And
you want that.
The CEO, the new one, like we have quite an open, transparent CEO going to the Square Bowl lads every year. The new one might not do that. Yeah. They might reach out and he might go no, because not a lot of them do speak so candidly. No. So we've had that as well. You know what I mean? And sometimes he said stuff and got absolutely battered for it by myself on this channel as well. So he doesn't have to do that, but he still chooses to. So he has to be given a lot of respect for that as well.
Well, I've said that for ages, to be fair, because I don't think they do have to say all. And I know everybody is fans. You're like, oh no, they need to speak to us, and I don't think they do really. Well, a lot of them don't, like you're saying, so.
And I don't think the new one will. He'll be a 49ers appointment. He won't be bothered about fam. He'll be like, nah. You know what I mean? So we'll see, though. We'll see. But yeah, he's been here, I think, 7 years now. Fair play.
It's been a decent tenure, hasn't it, I'd say, overall. It's been good. So, it does have, you can't take all this brilliance that we've had, like even this year. And last year, I know it went a bit tits up, but we were still excellent. And you can't say it isn't him as well. So it's like you're saying, fan zone and stuff. Like my brothers my middle brother were like, "What's going on out here?" Because we're getting straight to bar and stuff. We're like normally it's like you miss 20 minutes at game because you're waiting for a pint. Yeah. And now it's like just straight to bar. It's amazing out there.
It's mad, and that's how starved we were, because that should just be standard. And literally all it is a porta cabin. Do you know what I mean? I was like,
with two gadgets.
And it'll only get better, won't it, with the 49ers? That's one thing you'll say from commercially. They're on the button.
Yeah, they'll create more and more, won't they, all day? Yeah.
There's so much more opportunity for revenue in the Premier League. Leeds are already a globally supported club. So all I want for my football club now, Jack, moving forward, is a period in the Premier League. Give me a decade in the Premier League. Give me 10 years in the Premier League like we had before, you know what I mean? Give me that and we'll be stable because we're a big enough club. And we won't get into a situation where we'll be financially mismanaged because the regulations now don't allow you to get into that state. So once we're up there and comfortable, we'll be fine. And it's all about recruitment. And, if we'd have backed Bielsa, we'd have never got relegated. I believe that. I don't think we'd have got relegated anyway with him, but it is what it is. But, yeah, if we get recruitment right, we stay up. That's what it's about, recruitment, though.
I kind of like it's the double-edged sword, but with the financial thing of it, like the 49ers are here because they don't support Leeds United. They're here to make loads of money, aren't they? But and people get raggy about that. But the good thing about that is if we don't succeed, then they don't get loads of money. So they have to, they do have to keep us in the Prem, don't they? Because they do not want to be down here. There's a lot more riding on it for them than there is for us. And it's, that's just how money works, isn't it? Money makes the world go around, as we know. But
it does, mate. It does.
They'll be desperately trying to get out. They'll be, Farker will have been under serious. Well, we said, didn't we, at the start of the season, if he don't take us up this year, he's gone. So it's and I think rightly so, even with or without decent chairmans and
agreed, mate. Well, mate, I think that's a great way to end. Leeds are going up and finishing in Europe. Jack just said there.
So. Instantly,
Jack, Thursday live stream. Tell people about it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun. I just jump on at 8 on a Thursday. I'm going to get you on, Joe, as soon as I get my link sorted if you're about, man.
Yeah, let me know, mate.
Noise you up how you get these guests on, because I don't know how it works.
Yeah, just ask people, man.
No, but I do physically. Don't know how it works.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Well, you will need to invest in StreamYard first.
Yeah, that's what I'm unwilling to do. So mate, I'm waiting for you to give me a link.
It's £21 a month, man. You sound with that, man. You sound
can't be done. Yeah. So it's just a bit of fun. I can be on for an hour or can be on for 4.5 hours just having a few beers. So
there you go.
Yeah, it's not
check
too
out
serious.
Oliver's just put it in the chat there as well. Big up to legend. Oliver. Always on the button. Big up, Ollie. Please go over and subscribe to City of Leeds fans. Jack's a top lad as well, on and off camera, so make sure you go check him out. Thanks for watching this. Tomorrow's press conference day, so we'll find out just how long Ampadu is going to be out for. I think it's going to be end of season jobby me.
Yeah, it's awful that though, isn't it? Yeah. I don't want to.
Did you play it down? The centre backs then that I worry about, because if Stroud pulls up, we're fucked.
I mean, on Stroud, he normally has one, doesn't he?
Yeah, so exactly.
He's had his.
Yeah, you hope. Yeah, he's proper become a dick. Like, he's always been the man that's best from set pieces. I think Byram's pretty good at them as well, and Cooper was before them. But he's almost now, like, whenever we get a corner, all cameras are on him. It's like he's now got a bit of an aura about him for the opposition, I think, as well. Do you know what I mean? So we do need him from that as well.
Yeah, I don't want to keep saying it, but the belief thing is like, once you start, you've only got to start even contributing. You'd have to be heading him in. He just knows that if he's going to win it, he always wins them. There's a joke on channel, but if Rothwell ain't delivering it and Struick ain't heading it, it's not happening, basically. Pieces. That's the only way it goes anywhere near, isn't it? So he is becoming, like you say, a beast. And to be fair to Cooper, he was the last beast in the box, really, wasn't him? I don't think he wasn't particularly mint.
No,
but he wasn't like John Terry level in air or all. But he's the only one that would get up and hurt himself to win it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he actually pulled us out. He got some big goals for us, Cooper, really.
He did. I do remember that Monk season, though, when we had Bartley and Pontus, man. They were animals in the box.
Yeah, Pontus, he loved it, though. I mean, I fell out with him a bit towards the end. But...
Same. Chris Wood as well, yeah. He was there then as well, weren't he? So
that were a different type of side, wasn't it?
Yeah, Champions League, Chris Wood. Anyway, right, we will end it this time there. Go check out City of Leeds fans for that live stream on Thursday. I think that Leeds lad's just said he's subscribed. Make sure everyone else does. I'll be back tomorrow for the presser around about 1:30, 2, and then we've got White Rose Rivals at 6. So make sure you join me for that. And then Saturday, we're back to back. So Leeds play West Brom. Then we'll do an instant match reaction, and then QPR Sheffield United straight after that at 3 o'clock, folks. So we're locked in on Saturday, so I'll see you all then. And we'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, there we go. Super Jack City crew in the house. Ping 59. He's the boyo. Peace out, folks.